little quick ones. If your foot hit that number, you get some little quick ones. We are about 5 miles outside of the great city of Orlando, Florida. Boy, the traffic sucks. The automatics are nice. Automatic trucks are nice, but morning traffic sucks regardless. Shifting technique gonna be everything. You gonna stop and go a bunch of times. All I can say, if you can keep the truck moving throughout there and creeping, at least let the tire stay rolling, you'll have a better morning than if you stop every single time. So you're gonna have to learn how to break them gears all the way back down to the first one, reduced or whatever your lower gear. You're gonna have to learn how to walk them all the way back down so you don't have to find the gear and you always remain in control of the truck as far as acceleration and deceleration. But it helps you out a whole lot. If you learn how to break them down, go backward, get on the low side, go back again. And like I said, you're on the low side now, but like I said, get used to doing that a lot. Downshift, don't avoid it. Try it. Keep trying it. Just remember the same amount of RPM you just lost to go up a gear, that's how many RPM you're gonna need to go back a gear. You're just gonna have to add that. Instead of letting it fall, bring it up. Get your big toe together. That's what I call it. Get your big toe action together. You can't stomp the pedal up in here. It's all about soft inputs whenever you can. Sometimes you can't, but whenever you can, soft inputs gonna be the best thing because it's gonna help the truck last and put a lot less stress and pressure on the parts. So you see stuff happen, you got time. You break down, that's one downshift. And we see traffic, it's pretty steady, so we're gonna stay right here in this gear. We're gonna keep our following distance far enough away that if we need to stop, we can stop, but also we can downshift in the process and keep saving our brakes because we like to keep brake pads as long as we can. So, like I said, get used to breaking it on down. That's now 3, 2. Get it on in 1 and be ready to take off when they take off. Since we ain't on the hill, I'm not gonna use the reduced gear, but when you don't use the reduced gear and you are as heavy as I am, your clutch control gonna be the truth. It's gonna be everything. So you bring the clutch out to the point of grip right here, get your foot off the brake. Once the truck rolls, you come on off the clutch. Now I'm a Jake shift, just to let you hear the fact that in between these gears, you really ain't hearing that Jake because I ain't all the way off the gas. You might hear it bump, but I ain't just stomping up and down off foot. I'm floating in and out of the fuel. That was a little early on that shift, about 100 RPM early, so it went in a little aggressively. But that's gonna happen from time to time. Ain't nobody gonna hit the hole every time, but if you follow the number sequence of the RPM drop between these gears, it'll greatly increase your chances of hitting that hole every time. And after a while, you'll be able to hear what the motor's doing. You'll basically know what RPM it is and when it's time to shift. All that keeping it from 10 to 15, that's situational. Light trucks that got a lot of torque and they light, you can do that and it ain't no big problem. But when you out here like we are today, about 79,000 and a little bit of change, you want to get by 1,600 RPM. So when your 400 RPM drop occurs between gears, you'll be at about 1,200 RPM, right where your torque is, because you got to pull that next gear. We're gonna downshift. Little quick ones. We ain't doing nothing. Little quick ones. If your foot hit that number, you get some little quick ones.